Windscreens are often neglected. They're subjected to a relentless stream of dust, mud, rain, and all manner of tiny but potentially damaging flying objects. They all take their toll. Dieter Vogel knows all about it. The very day before setting off on holiday, he noticed a chip in his windscreen. He'd seen a windscreen specialist advertisement about repairing windscreens, which naturally seemed a cheaper alternative to buying a new one. And German insurance companies pay for such repairs as well. But there are a number of preconditions for a repair. The chip cannot be directly in the driver's line of vision, for example, nor should there be any damage to the films between the layers of glass. But experience shows that a chip does not normally mean the windscreen has to be replaced. Dieter Vogel is in luck. His windscreen can be repaired, but he's still skeptical. Was it even necessary to go to the windscreen specialist? It's a familiar scenario for Manuela Körper, the manager of this branch. Most drivers don't know that the windscreen is also a supporting element. Independent crash tests show that the front passenger airbag only deploys properly if it gets sufficient support from the windscreen when inflating. Windscreens today are glued in place, says technical inspector Holger Gens, and serve as part of the car's safety cell. Once a windscreen has a chip in it, it won't be as stable in the event of a crash. The same applies for the safety cell. Hard to believe, but the windscreen is responsible for up to 30% of a car's structural strength. Customers should have chips seen to right away, says windscreen expert Andreas Fiet. If they wait, then dirt and moisture can collect in the chip. It makes the job tougher and existing cracks can spread. The first step, explains Andreas Fiet, is to remove any moisture and dirt. He then injects the special resin, applying about 4 bars of pressure. A vacuum is created. The air is sucked out of the chip and the hole is filled with resin. Then the resin is hardened with the use of ultraviolet light. The process takes about 3 minutes. The final step is to remove the excess resin and polish the windscreen smooth. That's it, the repair's done, but the chip's not gone completely. Andreas Fiet points out that this is primarily for safety, as opposed to a cosmetic repair. With the chip filled with resin, the surface tension has been restored. The customer can now set off without any worries, says Andreas Fiet, so even if you can still make out a blemish, the repair is worth it both in financial terms and for the environment. The windscreen should be replaced if the chip is in the driver's line of vision, says the technical inspector. But in this case, repairing it is fine. And that's no problem these days. But it should be done without delay. Otherwise, the buildup of dirt will make the damage irreparable.
Darin bildet, dann ist es nicht mehr reparabel. Ansonsten ist die Scheibe wieder wie neu.